Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good everyone. Let's me introduce myself. My name is Sulastri, postgraduate student from Basic Education Muhammadiyah Purwokerto University. I would like to present my research study about analysis of E-Readiness in distance learning at Korwilcam Dindik Public Elementary School, Kedungbanteng, Banyumas, Regency. Introduction. Based on Purwanto et al. 2020, due to the pandemic COVID-19, all levels of education are carried out online or distance learning without face-to-face. Distance learning provides different challenges for teachers, students, and schools. Especially for Banyumas Regency area, at field level, a lot of e-learning has begun to be implemented during the distance learning. To optimize the implementation of e-learning, requiring the readiness of both infrastructure and school organizational culture. Based is this problem, this research on the readiness to implement e-learning at the time of distance learning is very rarely carried out of the basic education level, so it needs to be done to be considered for schools that have implemented e-learning so that it can be decided carefully, because this distance learning activity is predicated to be long. Method. This research method is a descriptive study using a questionnaire with a research model using ALR, IDIN, and TASCII 2005, which has been adapted to be useful in research, including some factors. The first is a human, the second is self-development, the third is technology, and the last is innovation. Based on the research methods, the data analysis technique used the checklist method on the appropriate choice on the questionnaire shift. The score used normally 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 for each response. Assessment of the respondent will obtain a total score, then calculated using the following formula. X bar equals sigma x divided by n. For x bar is final score, sigma x is total score, then the n is number of respondents. If the result of the total score 1 until 2.6, it means school is not ready or needs a lot of improvement. The total score 2.6 until 3.4, it means is not ready or needs a lot of improvement. The total score 3.4, it means is expected level 2 by ready. The total score 3.4 until 4.2, it means is ready but needs a little improvement. And the total score 4.2 until 5, it means the school is ready and the application of e-learning can be continued. This is the result of the research. The table 1 is final score result of E-Readiness in Public Elementary School, Korwilcam Dindik, Kedungbanteng, Banyumas. For human factor is total score 313, then ELR score is 3.3, it means school not ready, needs a little improvement. For self-development factor is total score 408, then EAL score is 3.8, it means the school ready but needs a slight improvement. For technology factor is total score 519, then ELR score is 3.6, it means the school ready but needs a slight improvement. For innovation factor is total score 225, the ERR score is 3.8, it means the school ready but needs a slight improvement. For the total ELR score is 14,065 and this ELR score 3.6. The school is for self-development factor is total score for 818. ELR score is 3.8. It means the school ready but needs a slight improvement. Based on the table 1, the final score of E-Readiness implementation has X3.6. It means it's above 3.541. This indicates that the public elementary school in Korwilcam Dindik, Kedungbanteng, Banyumas is ready to implement e-learning but requires improvement. Based on the ELR factor result on this research, I suggest some improvement. The increase the implementation of E-Readiness. The fourth human factor, the comprehensive and sustainable e-learning training program to increase the factor and regularity in carrying out e-learning implementation policies. For the self-development factor, I suggest improvement in teacher e-learning competence, increasing self-confidence in implementation e-learning, and increase in the provision of budgets for the implementation of e-learning. The third, for technological factor, I suggest the addition of infrastructure in anticipating the constraint on the stable side of the internet due to natural conditions such as tide and mountainous contour. In the Start Elementary School in Korwilcam Dindik, Kedungbanteng, Banyumas, causing the signal to sometimes fluctuate so that it's the implementation of e-learning. The innovation factor, renewal and creativity in the implementation of e-learning programs. Conclusion. Based on the result and in discussion in the descriptions above, the readiness for e-learning during distance learning at the Korwilcam Dindik Public Elementary School, Kedungbanteng, Banyumas, Regency is in the ready category. It requires a slight increase with a final ELR score of 3.6 for each ELR factor that is still weak or unprepared, requiring a slight improvement has human with an ELR score of 3.3. Other factors that are considered successful already require a slight modification, shows a self-improvement with an ELR score of 3.8. Technology for in a LR score of 3.6 and innovation in a score of 3.8. The all my research presentation. I would like to thank the Postgraduate program for elementary education at the Universitas Muhammadiyah Purwokerto for allowing them to carry out research and publish research results. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.